The MC reveals that Bang Taegyu has been harassing him, shocking Raiwan. Raiwan, muttering to himself, asks how the MC knows about it. Instead of answering, the MC retorts, asking if Raiwan really thought he wouldn't find out. Concerned, Raiwan reflects that he didn't want to make it obvious because his older brother is already struggling. While Raiwan is lost in thought, the MC silently apologizes and explains with a frown that he only discovered the truth a few hours after returning from the first round. While he was sleeping, Raiwan had stepped out, and the MC was awakened by a phone call from someone asking if he was the guardian of student Raiwan, urgently requesting him to come to the hospital. Rushing out of the house, the MC found that after the incident, Raiwan had returned blind, having been beaten up by Bang Taegyu. Feeling weak and foolish for failing to protect his younger brother, the MC looks directly at Raiwan, silently apologizes again, and reassures him that he won't let anyone bother him again. In a warehouse, a man is kicked to the ground by a blonde guy, who swears at him, demanding to know why they haven't each brought 200,000 won. As the man groans in pain, the blonde guy angrily asks why they aren't responding and if they think his words are meaningless. In his rage, the blonde guy stomps on the man while his lackeys stand by, praising him. One lackey comments on his ruthlessness, even towards losers, while another quietly notes that it's no wonder the seniors from the other school also grovel to him. The bald guy adds that no matter what happens, they shouldn't mess around with Taegyu. Walking towards his lackeys, Taegyu complains about his failed plan to buy a motorcycle with today's money, griping about how useless his subordinates are. Cracking his neck, Taegyu glares at one of his lackeys and asks if there's anywhere they can get money from. The frightened lackey stammers, repeating Taegyu's question. Taegyu affirms and demands they think of a solution. The lackeys, hands on their chins, start to ponder. After a few moments, the bald guy gets an idea. Approaching Taegyu, he suggests targeting Taegyu's errand boy, describing him as the tall, curly-haired one, and wonders why Taegyu hasn't called him yet. With a smirk, Taegyu recalls Raiwan's name and remarks that he was planning to call him today anyway, adding that Raiwan needs to get beaten up a bit for the new year. As Taegyu turns around, the bold guy behind him tells another lackey that they can get money from Raiwan. The other lackey replies that it will work out. Hearing this, Taegyu turns his head and says that Raiwan is a complete bum. The bold guy asks what he means. Taegyu explains that even after getting completely beaten up by him, Raiwan couldn't bring a single penny and lives in some shabby place too. The lackeys, frowning, find it hard to believe Raiwan is broke. Taegyu adds that Raiwan also doesn't have parents and lives with his brother, but before he can say more, he notices something. The bold guy questions what is wrong as the other guys look at the entrance in shock. MC walks through the entrance with a fixed gaze, with Raiwan fearfully following behind him. Taegyu and his lackeys, confirming it is MC and his brother, smirk with malice. Taegyu steps forward and remarks, "Speak of the devil," then corrects himself, saying they aren't the devil but bastards. In a sudden change of mood, Taegyu angrily shouts Raiwan's name, calling him a bastard. Raiwan, standing next to MC, apologizes shakily. Taegyu, annoyed, wonders who MC might be, calling him a bastard and finding his expression irritating. With his hands in his pockets, Taegyu asks Raiwan who the guy beside him is and if he brought another errand boy because he thought he'd be bored. Raiwan tries to reply but is too shaken to speak. Before Raiwan can mutter any more words, MC, with a cold smirk, tells Taegyu that he is Raiwan's brother. Taegyu, excited, cracks his knuckles, reminding Raiwan that he told him to watch his mouth, yet he tattled. He continues, saying that both Raiwan and MC are going to be dead today. Taegyu looks at his minions and tells them to go forward. Smiling, they all walk towards MC and his brother. One of them, while tucking up his sleeves, remarks that the world has gotten better now that Taegyu has an errand boy who defies him. The guy in front of him asks Raiwan if MC is good at fighting as he approaches MC. As the guy gets closer, he bends down, gesturing about their height, and asks if they should really fight. Before he can say another word, MC punches him directly in the face, sending him tumbling to the ground in pain, shocking the others. One guy prepares a punch and launches at MC, only to miss as MC evades it and punches him on the cheek, sending him flying towards some barrels. The first guy who got punched gets up and swears at MC, asking how he dares to punch him. The bald guy comes at MC with a punch, yelling for him to die, but before they can strike, MC punches them straight in the face, making them fall to the ground and moan in pain. Watching this unfold, Taegyu laughs maniacally, thinking that MC is just a nerd who must have learned boxing somewhere. Taegyu confidently walks towards MC, calling out to him and telling MC that he must be acting out like this because he learned boxing somewhere. As he stands in front of MC, looking down on him, he continues, remarking that MC must not have learned the importance of weight class in boxing. MC responds calmly, telling him that he must not have watched the news. Taegyu, irritated, asks angrily what news he's talking about. MC, disappointed, looks away from Taegyu, which further annoys him. Taegyu lunges at MC, preparing to punch him and shouting to know what news MC was talking about. MC effortlessly dodges the strike, frustrating Taegyu even more. Taegyu continues to throw punches and kicks, but MC dodges and evades all his attacks. Taegyu, unable to land a hit, starts calling MC at the flying squirrel bastard, and grows increasingly tired. Breathing heavily and clenching his fists, Taegyu wonders why he can't land a hit on MC. Before Taegyu can catch his breath, MC prepares a punch, telling Taegyu that if he had watched the news, he would have known better than to come at a player like him. MC punches Taegyu right on the cheek, sending him tumbling back. After a few moments, Taegyu regains his footing and launches at MC again, calling him a fucking lunatic. As Taegyu throws his punch, MC evades, leaving Taegyu wondering where he went. When Taegyu tries to look back, he gets punched in the face again, making him step back. Holding his face, Taegyu tells MC that he could knock him out with a single punch, but before he can continue, he coughs out his broken teeth. Staring at his fallen teeth in his palm, Taegyu screams and threatens to kill MC. He tries to punch MC again, telling him to die, but MC evades and grabs hold of his wrist, shocking Taegyu. MC punches Taegyu in the face twice, making him tumble and groan in pain as his lackeys watch in disbelief. Looking back at MC with a disheveled face, Taegyu, in his head, thinks that MC is deliberately targeting his face. Still looking at MC as he stands behind Taegyu, smiling with one hand in his pocket, Taegyu concludes that MC is a sly little piece of shit, and if he could just land one punch. He launches towards MC again, preparing to punch him, saying please, but before he can get close, MC kicks him, sending him flying into the wall. As MC walks towards Taegyu, who is moaning in pain, he calls out his name and coldly asks if it hurts. MC remembers that even after regressing so many times, he can't forget his emotions from that day, vowing to never experience that horrendous hell again. As MC walks closer to Taegyu, Taegyu tries to get up, holding his neck and coughing, pleading with MC to not come close and to stop. MC gets down to him, holding his hands, which confuses Taegyu. MC tells him that he shouldn't have messed with his brother as he breaks Taegyu's fingers. Taegyu looks down at his hands in shock, realizing that his fingers are broken, and screams in pain. But before he can get over the pain of his other hand, MC grabs his right hand, and realizing what will happen, Taegyu screams for MC to stop. But before he can plead anymore, MC cracks his other fingers, scaring away the other lackey who was watching. Raiwan, unable to handle the sight anymore, looks away in horror as he hears Taegyu's screams. MC gets up, looking down on Taegyu, and tells him that if he touches his brother again, he knows what will happen. Taegyu, crying in pain, mumbles that he won't touch him. MC smiles and remarks that's how it should be, continuing while grabbing Taegyu's hands again, stating that you never know when Taegyu will change his mind. So, breaking his wrist, MC remarks that he has to make sure as Taegyu screams in pain and agony, the sound echoing from outside the hideout they were in. A little while after, as both brothers walk in the street, Raiwan nervously calls out to MC, asking him how he did that to those guys and if he had learned martial arts or something. MC looks back at him, asking if he hadn't read the articles properly and explaining that players can use their abilities in the real world as well. Raiwan asks MC how, to which he manifests a golden aura that turns into a blade, surprising Raiwan, who remarks that a knife came out of thin air. MC asks Raiwan if it's fascinating and explains that they can even summon weapons from the other world like this. Raiwan asks if those quick movements just now were his otherworld powers too, and mentions that he even dodged Bang Taegyu's punches. MC replies that it was because his agility stat is at 11, which Raiwan questions, asking if it's like in-game stats, to which MC confirms exactly. MC tells Raiwan to think of it as 3 for a normal adult and 10 for an athlete. Raiwan asks MC what happens if he levels up later, to which he shrugs and tells him that he doesn't know and that he had never gotten to that level before. In his thoughts, MC remarks that of course, that was a lie, as he doesn't plan on telling Raiwan that he is a regressor. In his 11th regression, he revealed everything to him, and a player kidnapped Raiwan. MC took revenge, but he doesn't want his brother to endure such indignity because of him. Moreover, in future fights between players, he needs to be ready to protect Raiwan above all else. As MC looks at his brother, Raiwan's stomach grumbles, and MC asks him if he wants to get breakfast at the convenience store, confirming if he's hungry, to which Raiwan replies with a yeah. Inside the convenience store, Raiwan asks MC where he's going as the instant noodles are the other way. MC, walking towards an ATM, tells Raiwan to wait just a second. As MC inserts his card into the ATM, he checks his cherished savings balance, totaling 133,000 won. Withdrawing the money, Raiwan asks him why he withdrew so much cash, to which MC, holding the money, replies that it's because he had to use it somewhere. MC asks Raiwan how about they choose something from this section, to which Raiwan replies that there's only pricey stuff here, as all of the items are over 5,000 won. MC reassures him, telling him that it's okay and that he should eat all he wants today, asking Raiwan if it's New Year's and if he is still going to eat instant noodles. Raiwan, hesitant, asks MC if they will have money left for their expenses, to which he replies that they will and tells him to choose something. With a blushful smile, Raiwan picks up a food item and tells MC that they should eat this grilled red chili paste pork belly, as he'd wanted to try this so much. MC, with a warm smile, tells Raiwan that they should go to a proper restaurant and eat all they want soon, asking him how about some hanwoo. Raiwan giggles and tells MC that they can't afford hanwoo and that he's more than satisfied with what he just got. In his thoughts, MC tells Raiwan to wait just for a few days, as after that, he'll make sure that Raiwan gets all the meat he wants so much that he gets tired of it. Raiwan grabs a slice of the meat and adds it to the rice, remarking with a cute face that it is tasty. He tries to thank MC, but as MC stands up, he asks if he is going somewhere, to which MC replies for him to wait there. As MC walks away, Raiwan looks at him with concerning eyes, and after a while, he slams a pen on the table, shocking Raiwan, who asks if he withdrew all the money to buy lotto. MC affirms, and Rai-wan asks him how many tickets he got, to which he replies that he got 20. Rai-wan, shocked, asks MC why he would spend 100,000 won on lottery tickets when he doesn't even know if he will win. MC calmly tells Rai-wan that he will find out, while he looks over his shoulders and asks what he is doing in concern. He continues, asking why he would mark all of them one after another. MC, looking back at Rai-wan, replies that he's marking all of them because they are the winning numbers.